Hey guys, I'm Rodin. Welcome to WaterBaby Tarot presented by Bomispirit. I hope you guys are doing really awesome today. So we got a new kind of video for you guys. You guys who've been with me for a long time know that I like to experiment. I am a Mars Gemini in my 12th house. I like a lot of change. I like to play around with things. I like to experiment and see what comes of those experimentations. Also, I get bored very easily, so that's also part of it. I try something and then I gotta change it. I try something and I gotta change it. So what are we doing now? We are doing the weekly astrology forecasting videos now. The way this is going to work is I basically just talk about the astrology for the week, the ups and downs of it, the flow of it, what to kind of expect. Also, I'm just going to see how it feels when I finish that. If I'm going to do like an individual sign thing for the week, I don't know. I'm also trying really hard to practice not like overdoing shit. I swear, my moon in Capricorn is like, go the extra mile, go for more, because I just can't help myself. But we'll see. We'll see. So let's just dive in and get started. So, first thing I want to mention there are a few aspects been with us for a long time. We have, and those of you who've been watching the dailies that I was doing, the Saturn square Uranus, that is an aspect that is with us all year. It goes exact 3 times this year. The last time was the 24th of June, so very recently. And it will be exact at the end of the year, December 24th. I don't want to focus on that one too much. Just know that that is always in the background this year, really getting us to, really putting pressure on us when it comes to what we've been repressing. When it comes to independence, when it comes to what we do for everyone else versus what we do for ourselves, feelings of restriction and feelings of infringing upon our sovereignty or other people's sovereignty, disempowering people or ourselves, those kinds of fun dynamics, right? Playing out in the collective. And yes, you've definitely been seeing this and experiencing this with the pandemic and all of that good stuff, right? We also have Neptune, sextile Pluto. Both Neptune and Pluto are retrograding at this moment. Neptune retrograding Pluto. Neptune sextile Pluto is an interesting aspect that actually really aids acceptance. If we let it. If we let it. Acceptance to let things go and really like keep ushering out the old. Never stop ushering out the old. It's old, doesn't need to be there anymore. Keep ushering it out, right? Neptune, especially when it's retrograding, and I've talked about this a lot recently. I talked about it in a lot of detail on my Patreon, The Void. You know, I talked about it in my Bomispirit live episode on Patreon. The Void, what I've been calling the Void. Well, Jupiter and Neptune are both retrograding in Pisces. Almost said Pluto. What's wrong with me today? Well, Neptune and Jupiter are retrograding in Pisces. So hard for me to say right now. I keep wanting to talk about Pluto. That's going on for a month's time. From the 25th of June to the 28th of July. So at the end of the month, we're going to come out of this void space. But Neptune attributing to this void-like space energy, while Pluto is like very much also kind of like that in its own right, like mysterious and dark and underworld and, you know, all of that good stuff. This aspect is not only constantly bringing up stuff from our subconscious and bringing up stuff that's been deeply, deeply hidden within the void to come to the surface, but also to accept those things and to find optimism in that and to find comfort in the truth and to create opportunities for ourselves to keep moving forward. So it's a really nice aspect. Now, something that's not as long-term, something that's a lot more present, but a little more associated with the theme of summer. We have Venus conjunct Mars in Leo. This has been kind of exciting and like a good little fun, exciting journey leading up to Venus and Mars being exact conjunct mid-July. To be honest with, excuse me, to be precise, Mars and Venus will be exact conjunct in Leo at about 19 degrees on July 13th. I think it's about 19 degrees. So we're leading up to that. And the end of the, sorry, don't mind the green. I had a little marker incident. Don't mind me. By the end of the week, July 11th, that's just a couple days before this conjunction happens. Okay? I'm going to talk more about Venus and Mars later. But those are just some things to kind of keep in your mind, keep in the back of your mind as you look at any astrology for yourself personally. Now let's get into the beginning of the week. Also, I'm noticing it's getting a little darker. If it gets a lot more darker, if it gets a lot darker and you can't see my face, I have a light here and I'll amp up the light. So, two aspects I want to talk about that are really affecting the beginning of the week. In the beginning of the week, we have a lot of stuff going on. I almost want to say high stress energy, but don't let that deter you. Don't let that scare you. It starts to peter out after the new moon. It kind of leads us into the new moon energy. And then, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, things start to calm down a little bit, while Venus also is strong in some aspects, but we're going to get there. So, at the beginning of the week, we have Sun in Cancer, sextile Uranus in Taurus. This one's also interesting because Uranus has been doing a lot. Uranus has been very active this year. It's been at the forefront of a lot of stuff this year, astrologically speaking. So if you haven't looked at where Uranus is in your personal houses, like your personal chart, just look at your rising sign. Just look at that little chart they have, like with all your houses, and look to see where you have Taurus right now, particularly like mid-degree range. And just, see if that is resonating with you as a lot of change in that aspect of your life, okay? Or activating that aspect of your life, because Uranus is also the activator. But anyway, so with Sun sextile Uranus, there's a lot of opportunities to mend relationships with this. There's a lot of clarity on needing to stabilize the home, focus on money, stability for sustaining like tribes and family and networks and money and partnership. Partnership is going to come up a lot this week. And like I said, this aspect is going to lead us into the new moon, where the new moon is going to really highlight partnership. Mars and Venus and Leo will highlight partnership as well, but I will talk about that later. But especially if you have like, I'm trying to think, like if you're a Taurus rising, this week is probably going to be really, 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 really highlighting your home. Like really highlighting your home or what you want for yourself, like long-term structure wise, what you want to come home to every day, who you want to come home to every day, what you have in your home every day, how you're going to pay for all those things every day. Like that's what's going to really be on your mind, because you're going to have Taurus in the first house, and then you're going to have Gemini in the second house, and we have a lot of stuff going on with Gemini still. Mercury, it will be finishing with Gemini this week. As Mercury moves into Cancer on Sunday, Monday, depending on where you are in the world when that happens. But also the moon is going to be in Cancer for a lot of the beginning of the week before we go into the new moon Cancer. Also, Cancer would be your third house. So it's like, we're talking about home when we talk about Cancer. We're talking about emotionally how we feel at home, who we feel at home with, who we feel emotionally secure with, and all of that stuff. And it is about the hearth. And then your fourth house would be Leo, which, partnership when it comes to Mars and Venus and what we're creating in those aspects, right? But that would be your fourth house, which would be your home. So yeah, if you're a Taurus rising, this week's probably going to be all about your home. Just saying. Anyway, so that's that. The other aspect I want to talk about, we have Mercury in Gemini, square, I have all my notes here, square Neptune in Pisces. Again, Neptune is retrograding. This aspect is really strong during the first half of the week, and then ushers us into the new moon, and then it kind of pitters out. This one's interesting because it's kind of creating a little bit of a struggle between imagination and reality. And I feel like it's, as it leads us into the new moon, it's going to actually lead to a lot of sobriety. It's going to lead to like a lot of sobering of things we've been really grappling with. And it's also going to highlight what is deeper truth versus like superficial truth. I didn't know another way to say that with how I was getting it. So for those of you who are also new to my channel, hi, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, shoot, I forgot. Okay, so I looked at my analytics. I might do a little video on this. So it says that like 11% of my subscribers don't have their notifications on, like to be notified when a video comes out. Just saying. And I'm sure that's like, I'm sure some of you are not aware of that. If it's like 11% of you, which is like, what is that? That's 1 out of every 10 of you. No, right? Yeah, 1 out of every 10 of you have your notifications on. 90% of you do not. That's a lot. That's a lot. So just double check. Just double check if you guys actually want your notifications on. Hit the bell, all that good stuff. Make sure you have the right settings. Anyway, coming back. Sorry. Coming back to this. So for those of you who do know, when I write my notes for astrology and I'm looking at aspects, I also get channelings about those aspects. And like my guides talk to me about it. So, this is also just explicit astrology knowledge, which by the way, not an astrologer. I just do this for fun. Mars Gemini. Just do a lot of things for fun that are educational. Anyway, I keep distracting myself. Talk about Gemini and like ADDness. Coming back. So, I was getting this like deeper truth versus superficial truth, right? It's like the facts of a situation, that's like superficial truth. That is just like black, white, mundane, logical truth. And then there's like deeper truth, right? The inner workings of the universe, kind of deeper truth that's behind everything and behind how everything functions and works and relates to each other, right? So some of you have also been experiencing like consciousness expansion and ascension. That's been a lot of that going on this year, especially well, yeah, I guess I'm going to say this year. Well, Saturn has been in Aquarius and Jupiter's been in and out of Aquarius and Pisces, and Neptune's been in Pisces and all that good stuff, right? And we've been activating the North Node Gemini, you know, unity of the self and all that good stuff, right? So like while you're having all this like deeper truth really coming up and being very present, a lot of times it's like there's with this aspect, there's a difficulty of integrating that with also what you're observing in your external reality. So this aspect is just highlighting that. It's just highlighting the struggle of like, I have this deeper sense of knowing, but in my external reality, why is it hard to accept all? Like, why is it so hard for me to accept all of my deeper truth and my superficial truth and all of that of others? So it's just highlighting that struggle. Neptune, like I said, is really part of this void energy that I was talking about, where Neptune and Jupiter are really pulling us into ourselves and into this like void space, where we can really uncover a lot we have not realized about ourselves. It's like a path to self-discovery and massive spiritual growth. And so this aspect is just going to highlight what your deeper truth is now, what your newer truth is now coming up, and how that conflicts with your external reality and needing to kind of reconcile that. So bumpy road at the beginning of the week, but that's okay. It is what it is. I'm trying to think if I'd have a hard time with this. I mean, Aries rising, just because Pisces 12th house, that would be your 12th house. That'd be insane. That'd be a lot. Even if you're just like a straight up Gemini rising Pisces, right? Yeah, Gemini rising Pisces rising Aries rising, that'd be hard. That'd be hard. If you're a Gemini rising or Pisces rising, like talk about some serious ass shadow work, right? Like, but massive self-discovery and spiritual growth, like no denying that, which I think is awesome. Anyway, so moving forward, it has gotten dark now, so I'm gonna lighten myself up a little bit. Ooh, that's too much. Hold on. It is just a little bright. I did like one notch and it was like, I feel like I got blinded. Okay, let's talk about Mars and Venus. So, like I said, Mars and Venus are slowly working to come together on the 13th of July at about 19 degrees in Leo. This is massive, creative, life-giving energy. You have Venus, that feminine, creative, feel-good, intoxicated sort of energy, and Mars, masculine, the doer, like the activator, also destroyer to the creator, right? Coming together in Leo energy, which Leo is creation. Leo is also the sun. It's this creative, fiery force that's also about having fun and also about romanticizing things and maybe even being a little flirty. It's Leo energy is really energy that enjoys life to the fullest, right? In all its pleasures, but in a way that's like super powerful and super captivating and doesn't really get toxic. Like, don't hate me, Libra and Taurus. You guys are ruled by Venus, right? So it's like Venus, the part of that energy, right? We're talking partnership energy, is creation, is beauty and art and feeling good, but it is also on the shadowy end, like intoxication. Leo gets that bad rap of pride, and I get that. I totally get that. But to compare the two, right? It's like when you're talking Leo energy, it's the sun, it's illumination, it's life. And then you have Mars and Venus together, life. So life upon life energy, life squared, so to speak. So this is kind of a crazy time. This is a really important time to really use that to actually create and to actually find a balance in your masculine and in your feminine, in your ability to destroy and then create, in your ability to to build and support and create structure and sustainability, so you can keep creating and so you can keep living and having that balance. A really cool time for that. And of course, it's also going to be a time for like relationships and all of that, because Leo is the 5th house. It's dating, it's romance, it's flirting, it's all of that. And then you have Mars and Venus, natural pair for sexy fun times. So, there's also that at play, where there can be a lot of cool relationships that are formed at this time, or a lot of really beautiful exchanges of energy and relationships at this time, especially because we're going to be coming out of this new moon Cancer. Again, the new moon Cancer this week, really going to highlight partnership. And I want to say partnership more than relationship. That might even become the new word for relationship. I don't know why I feel the need to say that, but I do. Where it is this really balanced, healthy union of energies that work well together to facilitate life. I mean, it's kind of crazy that it's like, it kind of is that simple to think of a healthy partnership relationship. It's energies that come together and are healthy and balanced together to facilitate life and living, right? Anyway, don't need to go down that waxing philosophical road. Okay. So as this highlights partnership, oh yeah, I talked about that. The new moon will also be highlighting partnership as well, because we're getting so much closer to that energy really building upon itself. The new moon in Cancer will highlight themes of creativity and security, being emotionally present in partnerships, externally and within. So also our relationship with ourselves and relationships with other people, or partnerships with other people. Because again, a partnership is like, a partnership versus a relationship. A partnership is a team. Like, that is a team to actually have some kind of achievement of a goal of some kind, right? So looking at Mars and Venus individually, here's something that's kind of interesting that's going on. So Mars aspects have actually been stronger, like since last week and coming into the beginning of this week. Beginning of this week, these Mars aspects are strong, but they're getting weaker. So by the end of the week, these Mars aspects are not going to be as powerful or potent, not enough to even like talk about or look at, really. The aspects that it's creating. Mars square Uranus and Mars opposing Saturn. I've talked about these in the dailies that I was doing. So Mars, in this context of these aspects, is about personal power. It's about personal power. It's about what we've been repressing, feelings of being blocked from action or being prohibited from doing what we want to do or creating, what have you. It's that masculine part of ourselves, right? So we've had such a theme of like really focusing on personal power, attaining personal power, breaking through into our personal power, and anything that's been blocking us from that, dealing with that shit, right? That's now starting to become weak after the new moon. Those aspects will be weak. And then we shift into Venus energy, actually, more Venus energy. Again, we're still working towards this great conjunction, right? It's really conjunct, but anyway, whatever. Maybe I'm grammatically incorrect. We're still working towards Mars being conjunct Venus. We're still working towards that. But these planets are doing things individually. So we talked about Mars. Now talking about Venus, once the new moon hits, Venus aspects start to become really strong. July 7th especially, Venus will be opposing Saturn, and that's going to be super strong. And then we have Venus square Uranus, and that will be exact on the full moon, actually. Venus square Uranus. And this is going to be highlighting more partnership power, because Venus is about relationships. It is feminine energy. It's feminine energy. But Venus is also more about relationships. Well, Mars is also more about the self, right? Like, think Libra, Taurus versus Aries, Scorpio. Although Scorpio is kind of about relationships too. But you know what I'm saying, right? It's like personal power and now partnership power. Obstacles of having healthy partnerships, of functional partnerships, and what's been missing there, especially when it comes to like romantic partnerships, just because we have Cancer, Leo energy this week. We also have Gemini energy this week with the moon, because the moon's going to move from Taurus to Gemini to Cancer to Leo this week. Cancer and Gemini being at like the bulk of this week energetically with the moon. Both signs really hone in on relationships and how we connect in those dynamics with people, right? Gemini is the more like friendly, flirty, tickle my mind, please, like sort of relationships. And Cancer is more of that like heart-to-heart, emotional, nurturing, like mother maternal sort of like relationships. It's like getting the deep emotional nourishment from people. Anyway, I digress. So shifting from this focus on personal power, dealing with our issues with that, and like attaining that. These are just opportunities that these astrology is giving us, right? Windows to have our personal power. Now we're going to go into this window of, oh shit, partnership power within the self and without. So how are you being a good partner to yourself, right? How are you being a good partner to yourself in your masculine, in your feminine, and how you're building and constructing and being active, but also how you are resting and being creative and being nurturing and all of that sort of stuff, right? And as this is also highlighting external relationships, that will definitely be highlighted of what is missing in your partnerships, what you need in your partnerships, right? Kind of interesting. I also expect that at the end of the week, especially with New Moon Cancer, there will be some highlighting of some toxic feminine energies. I think there's gonna be more highlighting of that, and there's gonna be more reflecting on that, more addressing of that. Also keep in mind, coming to talk about the moon a little bit. While the moon is in Gemini specifically, just because we do have this funky aspect in the beginning of the week when the moon is in Gemini, of Mercury being square Neptune, that there's going to be that battle going on of deeper truth versus superficial truth. So when the moon's in Gemini, that's really going to highlight the importance of facing that on an emotional level, okay? So don't let yourself get carried away. Don't let your mind get the best of you, because that'll make you crazy if you let your mind run wild and confuse you and all of that stuff. So just try to ride out the moon in Gemini, and try not to get caught up in your mind too much, because there might be a tendency to do that. All right? Okay. All right, so that is the astrology for the week. So get ready for partnership power and focusing on that as you have attained your personal power. And if you haven't, please try to work on it. We're all a work in progress. We're all just human beings, right? We are also just fine how we are, but these are just windows of opportunities for all this kind of stuff, okay? We're at 22 minutes. Am I going to do the sign thing? My moon in Cappy really wants me to, but I'm just like, I don't know. Okay, I can't help it. I can't help myself. I really can't. All right, so we're just gonna do it. So I'm gonna keep these super short. We're gonna do a card per sign. That's how short these are gonna be, okay? And I'm mostly just gonna be channeling, and I'm not even gonna read reversals. Using the Light Seers deck. Who's going first? Just go in order. There, okay. Aries. Can I get a card for Aries for this week? I also do weekly messages on Patreon. A crazy message came up in Patreon today, actually. Okay. Aries, what you got for me? Oh, wow. Devil in reverse. Okay, so I like that. It's funny because I think I mentioned Aries, that talk about freaking shadow work for you guys for this year, but especially during summer, and really getting out of your way to create. They just really highlighted fifth house to me, which is Leo. So Aries, you have Devil in reverse. I love that it accidentally flipped out in reverse, because like I said, I didn't even shuffle these to get reversals. They're all upright. They're all upright. Yeah. It's just breaking through a wall, Aries, is really what I'm getting. It's just breaking through a wall, and it's just breaking through whatever has really been, I almost want to say plaguing you, Aries. Don't be mad. I just heard it's yourself. It's yourself. Your boogeyman is you. Yeah, your boogeyman is you. But congratulations, Aries. That's awesome. That's really awesome. All right, Taurus. Can I get a card for Taurus? Oh, Taurus, are you enjoying the finer things in life? All of a sudden, I felt this really feel-good energy come through. I don't know if you're outside a lot, but it has that energy of I'm walking and whistling. Oh, you guys got two. Oh my God, no wonder you're walking around whistling and listening to the birds. Taurus. Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. Does it get any better than that, Taurus? Jesus. Wow. Okay, Taurus. Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. So obviously this could be some sort of union, externally and internally, right? Balancing within yourself, finding that inner stability and inner peace. Or this could be an opportunity to have some kind of really amazing, balanced, divine sort of relationship. Interesting. Others of you, it's actually a major life choice. A major life choice where there could be a lot of money involved. Life is good for Taurus. Life is good for Taurus this week. Yeah, I'm starting to feel that choice. I'm starting to feel that decision a lot more. Some of you really could just be a decision in business. But whatever it is, it's a major life decision, and it's gonna really make you feel like life is pretty damn good. It's gonna make you feel like you have a lot of security and stability. You don't have to worry about anything anymore. So very nice. All right, Gemini. Gemini, moving into Gemini. Okay, this lighting is making me nuts. It's just too light and then too dark. Oh, I don't like that. This is why I like working at night, but I can't get this lighting situation here. All right, Gemini. I just heard Wednesday. What's going on, Geminis? I just heard Wednesday. Really strong. Maybe Wednesday's gonna be a big day for you. Wednesday to me just screams Odin. It just screams death. It screams other realms to me, Gemini. Maybe you're spending a lot of time in that kind of energy. I wouldn't be surprised if the death card comes out, actually. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Can I get a card for Gemini? You guys get 2. Well, you got the Tower. Page of Wands and the Tower. I like this energy for you, though. And maybe this is happening on Wednesday, but this is a major shift. This is that, like, scorpionic energy. You're having some major freaking epiphany, Gemini, this week. Some major freaking epiphany. I want to say it's a cool idea. I don't know. I want to say that. There's a sense of freedom coming in with this, too. Yeah, there's major freedom. You're feeling really free. I keep hearing Wednesday over and over and over and over and over. You're feeling really freaking free and just really excited. It's major, though, with the Tower. It's major. You could be getting some really good news or even giving it. But whatever it is, you're feeling very free. That's the biggest takeaway. You're feeling very, very free. And, like, there's space to create, is what I want to say. There's more space for you to be creative. I think you've been craving that, Gemini. I think you've been feeling kind of stifled. I think you've been feeling like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do everything. And I can't. I can't just do everything. But you're getting ideas on how to make more space for more creating. And there's a very fun energy there, a very childlike energy there. And it's a really quick shift. It's quick, which makes me feel like it's just an epiphany, or it's being facilitated by some kind of news that's liberating you. But there's freedom involved in that. All right, Cancer. Cancers. Oh, Cancer, what's going on? Are you taking me to the deep depths? All of a sudden I just felt this like sinking feeling into my stomach. Cancer, can I get a card for Cancer for this week? Yeah. Wow. Oh, Cancer. Okay, so you guys got 3 cards, and they came out reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So 3s are showing up really strong for you, Cancer. It's funny because, like, Cancer, this is for you, but I'm getting so much air energy. You might be really in your head. So be careful of that. Why would you be in your head? Oh, maybe when the moon's in Gemini. When the moon's in Gemini, you might be really in your head. So be mindful of that. Again, that's like, I think it's like 7th, 8th, and 9th. Moon's going to be in Gemini. Is that correct? Or is it 6th, 7th, 8th? Definitely like 7th, 8th. 7th, 8th. Careful, Cancer. You're going to be really, 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 really in your head. This just feels like something just can't function. Like something just can't freaking work is what I'm getting. Or something just can't be repaired. Something can't work or something can't be repaired. And there's like such a lack of clarity on it. And it feels like a sinking feeling. It feels like anxiety. It feels like anxiety. Whether this is you or someone you know, but that's what I'm getting with this. It's like something just doesn't, like there's no solution to fix something, or it seems that way. I'm going to say it seems that way. I don't think that's the truth. I think it's a perception. It seems like something is irreparable. And it's just kind of like this really sinking feeling. So Cancer, I wish you luck there, but I really think this is when the moon's going to be like Gemini territory. Leo. Hey, Leos. Let's switch to Leo. Leo, it's funny. Every time I tap into you, I always get this, like, I always get that lion energy in the beginning, which I really like. It's kind of fun. It's like, it's my little introduction to when, like, I know I'm tapping into Leo energy. I always get that lion. Hold on, let me sit with you for a second. You guys might have a lot of energy, like a lot of physical energy, and it might be really hard for you to have a proper outlet. Are you changing outlets of your energy? I feel like there's something going on with the way that you like have outlets for your energy. I don't know another way to say it. Like, you know, some people work out, some people do art, some people cook, some people dance, some people go hiking. Everyone has an outlet for their energy, and you guys are either changing your outlet for your energy, or you can't get enough, like you can't exert enough energy. It's like, it's kind of restless. There's a restlessness. You might even feel like you're being pulled in a lot of directions, and maybe you just need to like take a step back and kind of figure out how to best handle your energy, because it almost feels like overload. It almost feels like overload of fire energy. Can I get a card for Leos for this week, please? Ooh. That felt funny. For a second, it almost felt like the energy in my chest like swelled up. Ooh, what's going on, Leos? Is someone touching your heart? Are you touching someone's heart? You might be touching someone's heart. Can I get a card for Leos? I might do this every week. This is kind of fun. I'm having fun. Or maybe it's just because I'm tapping into Leo energy that I feel like I'm having fun. Leo, can I get a card for Leo, please? I feel like a swooning heart. I do feel that very strongly. You might be getting caught up in a romantic energy, or maybe even if you're in a relationship, it just could be getting steamy again, or steamier. Yeah, it's like your heart is swelling with energy, like your heart is swelling with love. Well, that's too many. That's way too many. Can I get a card for Leo, please? They're showing me 10 of Cups. We don't have any cards out here yet, though. Oh, that just changed. Wow. Leo, look at you. You guys got the Death card. We have Death with 6 of Wands. Wow. Okay. Yeah, see, I got that feeling like something was changing. Like the way you exert energy might be changing. Maybe even the changes that you have been implementing are now starting to get attention. Because this is also Jupiter Leo energy, by the way, 6 of Wands. So you have Scorpio and Leo here, a lot of fixed energy. We got a lot of fixed energy right now. So by the way, fixed signs, with everything that Mars and Venus are doing, with Uranus and Saturn, all of that is fixed energy. That's Leo and Taurus and Aquarius. Everything but Scorpio. But, well, if you count Mars as a secondary Scorpio energy, but a lot of fixed energy, right? I just heard the word determination. Determination. I feel like you're getting a lot of attention, Leo. I feel like you're getting a lot of attention for something that you have now changed, or you're in the middle of changing. And if you want to change something, whatever you're thinking of changing, you're going to get a lot of attention for it, and it's going to feel really good. I keep getting this swelling heart feeling though. Cancer is also very heart-centered energy, and Leo is also heart energy, so it could just be happening towards the end of the week, that your heart is just filling with energy and love that needs to be exerted and needs to be given in some way, shape, or form. Some of you, I think, are also cutting ties. What is this? You're allowing something to die. Thank you. You're allowing something to just die. It feels like you have to cut ties with it, though. You guys are also having a sense of liberation, very similar to Gemini. Leos, very similar to Gemini. Actually, holy shit. I just realized that's kind of the same energy. You have Scorpio, Death and Tower, very similar. And then you have the Page of Wands with the 6 of Wands. Again, very, very, very similar to Gemini. So if you Gemini in your chart, could be something going on there for you. But yeah, some of you Leos, you're also having a sense of liberation because there are some cut ties happening there with the Death card. But that feels beautiful. That feels beautiful. However, you're changing how you use your energy or outlets you have for yourself, or if you're cutting ties and letting something die or someone go, it's working really well for you. It's working really well. You're feeling pretty damn good. You're feeling free. You're feeling liberated. And some of you are getting a lot of attention for whatever changes you're making or have been making. So very nice. Very nice, Leos. All right, Virgo. Can I get a card for Virgos? Whoa. Okay, Virgos, you guys have something interesting going on. I didn't even get a chance to like super tap in before cards came out. Oh. My Virgos are having a sad moment. We have 5 of Pentacles with the 4 of Pentacles. There's the Ace of Pentacles there. You guys feel like you're missing out or have missed out. And then we have 3 of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys are really missing community. Some of you guys are really missing good times. You're missing like being around people and laughing and having experiences. Really missing out on that. Some of you are having trouble admitting that you're missing out on that. I don't know. I want to say just reach out. Why do I want to say that to you, Virgos? I want to say just reach out. Some of you are really feeling like you're kind of on the outskirts. Like you've been kind of forgotten or you're on the outskirts. With the 4 of Pentacles, there's also this energy of struggling to even be open anyway. But I think that's because you're sitting with some pain, Virgos. And I think that's being highlighted this week for you. Yeah, you're sitting with this pain or even fear of feeling like you're missing out on good times with people or social opportunities, or you're flat out just missing some people here. But this is an energy of feeling left out. But also you're trying to hide that or trying not to feed into it too much. And I want to say just reach out. I really just want to say just reach out. All right. Where was I? Leo, Virgo, Libra. Hey, Libras. Can I get a card for Libra, please? Can I get a card for Libra? There's a card that came out, but I want to slow down. Okay, they're showing me really weird things for you, Libra. They showed me the Sun card, and they showed me otters, which I like. I love otters. They're so freaking cute. You know, Libra, you guys are a relationship sign, and since this week is really highlighting partnership, I'm not surprised that there's a lot of energy and symbology I'm getting with you around partnership. And togetherness, I want to say togetherness. You might also be feeling a little bit of what Virgo's feeling, of feeling like you're not really getting enough of good times either. But with the Otter and the Sun, oh, it's making my heart hurt a little bit. Like I said, we have one card out here, but I don't know what it is. I keep wanting to rub my chest. That was just showing me a lot of pink. You might also be struggling with your higher heart chakra, Libra, some of you. Get some kunzite if you can. Even rose quartz is great. But like, you know, kunzite would be, I think, ideal if you're struggling. Libra. So Libra, whether you're experiencing this or someone you know, I am getting this feeling of like, I hate to be cheesy and say the one that got away, but like, it's got a little feeling of that. Like really wanting that feeling of home and who makes you feel at home and who you feel at home with. I feel like you're missing somebody. What is this? Oh, the Hierophant. We have the Hierophant in reverse. I also want to pull another card for you. You know, I'm going to pull another card for you, Libra. There's something bigger going on here. The Hierophant in reverse is like, I remember getting this feeling of like, not faulty ties, but whatever you've been obligated to and tied down by doesn't feel like it's aligned with you anymore, I guess is how I want to say that. That's how I really want to say that. There's also this rebellious breaking away of your own truth is what I'm getting to. Understanding a little bit, yeah, thank you. Understanding yourself a little bit better. Understanding your own belief systems a little bit better. Deepening and evolving your belief system to the point where you really aren't resonating with some things or some people or some contracts you've signed up for or have been obligated to. But I keep getting that you're missing somebody. I'm gonna pull one more for Libra. Can I get one more for Libra, please? See, I can't help it. I just can't help myself. Can I get one more for Libra? Can I get one more for Libra? You guys have a few more. We have the Knight of Wands. Ooh, Nine of Wands. And Page of Swords. Yeah, so you want to go communicate. You want to communicate. There's something that you have to say. Oh, but that Nine of Wands, man, I feel like it's right here in your chest. It's keeping you from doing it. It's keeping you from expressing your truth that this Hierophant in reverse has been highlighting for you. And I keep getting you're missing somebody or someone's missing you really bad. I can feel it. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Scorpios. What's going on for my Scorpios? Trees. They're showing me trees. Maybe you're dealing with trees a little bit more. Maybe you're dealing a little bit more with plants. Maybe you're spending more time out in nature. Oh, you need to. Scorpio, you need to. You need to get out in nature a little bit more. Like, touch the trees, touch the plants, be outside, let the sun be on your skin. Have you been hiding in your scorpionic cave? Yes, you have been. Why? Why have you been doing that? Oh, Page of Cups with the Two of Pentacles, because there's something that you are trying to figure out how to do. That's why you're hiding. This is a very interesting Page of Cups with the feet above. I love that. I actually really love that. That's kind of funny. Oh. Yeah, there's something you're trying to figure out. So no wonder you've been kind of hiding. I think you're actually going to get inspiration from being outside. Some of you need to actually make a decision and speak on that too, or just like thank you. There's also about creation here. So Scorpio, I'm getting a lot of different things. You got a choice to make. You got something to figure out, whether it's something you need to express to somebody or something you actually want to create and take action on. I'm feeling that one really, really strong, but you're still sitting with it because you haven't decided yet. And I feel like going outside is going to get you out of your head a little bit and also get you a little bit more into your heart and also just give you a little shift in perspective to help you. I feel like just being outside is just exactly what you need, and I don't know why I feel that so strongly, but I do. But yeah, there's some sort of, oh yeah, that's right, it's 4th of July, isn't it? I'm recording on 4th of July. It's like, what was that? But yeah, there's something that you want to do or want to create or want to say, but you're not doing it yet because you're not really sure how. So like you're in your scorpionic cave trying to figure it out. I feel like you're going to get inspiration from being outside and being around nature. Okay. Saggies. Hey, Saggies. How are my horses doing? Sagittarius. Trying to run free is what I heard. You're trying to run free. Can I get a card for Sagittarius? Can I get a card for Sagittarius, please? They're showing me like a jungle gym. Maybe you feel like you're on an obstacle course, or maybe that's how you think life is right now. Maybe you're feeling a little bit like you're on an obstacle course. Can I get a card for Sagittarius? Can I get a card for Sagittarius? All right, what do you guys got? You guys got a lot. Saggy, why'd you guys get so many? Ooh. We have Knight of Cups in reverse and 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay. You have a lot of reversals. And we have 7 of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, and the 5 of Wands in reverse. What is going on, Sag? What is... Woo! Excuse me, I'm dropping cards. There's Knight of Cups in reverse and the 8 of Swords in reverse. I'm getting that jungle gym-like feeling. Actually, even looking down at this, I'm getting that jungle gym feeling. Something's been really hard. Something's been convoluted. Something has seemed... overwhelming, I guess, is a word, but that's not the word I want to use. What's the word I want to use? I feel like you're looking up at a jungle gym and you're like, oh shit. Like, how do I get out of this? How do I get over that? Like, just kind of discouraged and dismayed. Like that's the kind of feeling I'm getting here, and that's why the Knight of Cups is in reverse. It's almost like, oh, do I want to do that? Like, oh, do I want to do that? The 8 of Swords also implies that there is some sort of illusion going on here that you need to kind of face. I feel like it's a blockage. And it's like, I think the blockage, I don't think is the jungle gym. I think it's making it something seem astronomically hard. Whatever you've been blocked by, that is what's been making something seem like a giant-ass jungle gym that you can't climb. But it's the blockage making you think you're seeing that or perceiving that. It's not the actual problem. Then we have, oh yikes, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, gotta have a lot of illusion here, guys. We have 7 of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, and the 5 of Wands in reverse. That Ace of Swords in reverse, that is lack of clarity. And that is lack of truth. Oh god, it actually looks like they're climbing. Look at that. Talk about hard and difficult with the 5 of Wands. So again, there's been this sense of struggle. You've been looking at this giant-ass jungle gym, but really it's not a giant-ass jungle gym that you can't climb. It's the illusion That's the illusion that's been created by some sort of block that you have that you can totally get over. With the Knight of Cups in reverse and Eight of Swords in reverse, you can totally get over this block. Some of you, whatever you want to do that this like metaphorical, symbolic giant ass jungle gym is getting in the way of, I feel like it's something you really want to emotionally invest in. It's something that you really care about. It's something you want to be open and vulnerable to, but it seems really freaking hard. Some of you, it's actually about emotional insecurity, okay? Totally going to be highlighted this week. Emotional insecurity totally will be highlighted. That Seven of Pentacles in reverse, there's also a lot of hesitancy and stagnancy there that I'm getting there. There's also this doubt and questioning of if it's worth your time and worth your effort. But really, I think it is. I just think whatever you're being blocked by, Sag, almost called you Cancer. Hearing Scorpio too. Whatever you've been blocked by, it's creating the illusion that this is hard. It's not hard, but you gotta face whatever's been blocking you, and I think it's rooted in emotional insecurity. It's like you haven't even started yet, and you're already like, I'm not gonna do it without trying first. So be careful of that. Again, it could be someone you know. It doesn't have to be you. You guys know how this works. Actually, I'm gonna get a little sip. A sippy sip. All right. Capricorn. Gotta slow down. I've never done readings like this before in this way. When I get really into it, like shit just starts coming in fast, and it's like, whoa, let me slow down. Let me slow it down. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. You're thinking about loyalty. I just saw a dog. You're thinking about loyalty. Why is that on your brain, Capricorn? Can I get a card for Capricorn, please? Can I get a card for Capricorn? Are you having trust issues? I was like, why? I'm like, I don't feel great about this, like, energy that I'm picking up on. You're thinking a lot about loyalty. You're thinking a lot about commitment, but it doesn't feel good to me. So I'm like, are you not buying it? Are you not trusting it? Eight of Pentacles and Justice. This is what your expectation is. But why do I still feel this massive mistrust? You expect if you're going to work on some shit, or if you're going to put effort in something and you're going to show up and commit to something, Eight of Pentacles is commitment. It's commitment to a goal. It's commitment to work. Capricorn, hello. It's commitment to work. It's like you expect if I'm going to do this shit, it better pay off. If I work enough on something, there will be results from that work. That's how your brain works. It's how you think. But I can feel that you're not trusting it though. I feel like you've been putting energy and effort into something. You've been putting a lot of work on something, and you're not trusting that there's going to be a payoff. You're starting to question if there actually will. You're starting to question if there actually will. So if this is about like a partnership, and I only say that because this week is about partnership, you might be looking at the other person like, is this your word? Are you committed? Are you loyal? Are you gonna work as hard as me? Because I'm a Capricorn. Can you work as hard as me? Like, it's got a little tone of that I'm picking up on intuitively. Some of you, this is straight up about work though, like straight up about the office, straight up about your pentacles. Some of you are putting a lot of effort into hoping that you're gonna get a contract of some kind or promotion of some kind. I'm also getting that. It's just coming down to like, if I am committed and loyal to something, there better be results. And if there's not, there's a problem. And so whatever you have been doing this towards, it's starting to get like, I've been committed. Where are my results? My results better be there. Other people better be as committed as me, and everything will be fine and we won't have a problem. I feel like it's going to work out fine, Capricorn. I want to say that, but I think you're struggling with mistrust. All right, Aquarius. I just wanted to like give myself a moment. Aquarius. Why do I? Aquarius, why do I feel like you're fed up? Why do I feel like you're fed up about something? It's funny how these like bleed into each other because like you're all neighbors, right? All the signs are neighbors, and we all have every sign in our chart essentially, you know, in our houses, right? But Aquarius, you're feeling very fed up about something. So while Capricorn was a little suspicious and a little mistrusting, you're feeling fed up. We have Six of Pentacles for Aquarius. Six of Pentacles is that reciprocity. Six of Pentacles is the give and take. Six of Pentacles is, you know, it's interesting when you think about it. It's kind of like, how do I say it? It's something that's very foundational for community. I'll say it that way. It's something that's very foundational for community. It is the give and take between us all, right? That's Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're fed up about I feel like you're fed up when it comes to the context of community or the context of give and take between people, almost like you're not receiving the Six of Pentacles or you're not seeing enough of the Six of Pentacles. You're not seeing people focus on this enough, and I think that's been frustrating you. Yeah, it's been frustrating you. Let me pull one more for my aquas. Can I get another one for my aquas, please? Someone might also be reaching out to you and you're kind of over it. But I feel like you're fed up with the lack of give and take that you've been observing in your environment. Yeah, I just heard, do you not get it? Yeah, do you not get it? Do you not get it? Do you not get it? You feel very misunderstood and you're kind of sick of it. Oh yeah, see, Knight of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Swords can be a very punchy sort of knight. Knight of Swords just says shit. Like Knight of Swords are just blunt as fuck if they need to be. But Knight of Swords with Six of Pentacles, it's like, again, I keep getting that you're frustrated, you're over it. I feel some of you are experiencing someone reaching out and you're just like, this person just doesn't fucking get it. But that's what I'm getting with you. It's just like, people just don't get it. That's literally what I'm getting from you, Aqua. People just don't get this shit. People just don't get how to give and take. People just don't get how to just be. Some of you are also there. Yeah, people just don't get it. But I am getting that some of you are really going to be experiencing someone reaching out, and it might be a frustrating experience, okay? Pisces, last but not least, Pisces. From my fishies, how are you guys doing? I want to say you're feeling good, but then I got the word escapism. Be mindful of overindulging. Just be mindful, Pisces, I'm just saying. Be mindful. Be mindful. Can I get a card for Pisces, please? The Hermit. Yeah, it's like I thought you were in the void. Hermit. I'm gonna get one more for you guys. Hermit is that energy of being within. It's being inside of ourselves. It's also being physically inside, being a way to kind of seek enlightenment and to seek truth. Again, I keep getting you are feeling good. You're essentially feeling good. You're feeling the need to kind of be away from people. And again, I keep getting that you're really experiencing this void, the void of Jupiter and Neptune being retrograde in Pisces in your sign. But it's leading to expansion. It's leading to growth for you. It's leading to enlightenment. It's leading to truth and self-discovery, which is all beautiful stuff. You're a little sage-like right now. Can I get one more for Pisces, please? I'm seeing the High Priestess. Not out here, but I'm seeing it. Can I get one more for Pisces? Watch the star come out. Oh, the moon. Yeah. The moon. Yeah, you guys are in your waters. You're in the void. Talk about being in the void with the Hermit and the moon there. I just heard dark waters. Like I said, new moon is going to be in Cancer. You got the moon card here. Jupiter and Neptune are in Pisces, really amplifying that watery moon, new moon energy of new moon Cancer. So Pisces, you're really going to feel this new moon too on a major level. Is the moon aspecting? No, it has to be. Yeah. On the new moon, the moon has to be aspecting Jupiter or Neptune. The water to water, right? So yeah, which should be a trine. Yeah, the moon should be trine Neptune or Jupiter on the new moon. So Pisces, with that trine, which I know it has to be there at some point, that trine is an amplifier. It's a triangle. Amplifier of positive energy, but this is being in the deep, dark depths of yourself and your subconscious, Let truth come to you, man. Let truth come to you. Let yourself wander in the dark waters of Pisces. Just, again, like you wanted to say, be mindful of overindulgence, though. Just be mindful of that. Be sage-like if you need to, and again, just keep exploring the depths of yourself, and that's fine. Even if you got to be away from people, I am feeling the sense of like massive isolation, but I feel like it's way more on an energetic level. Like energetically, you're isolated. Energetically, you're isolated. Some of you might even feel like you're being protected divinely. I feel like you are just energetically voiding right now. You're just being the epitome of the 12th house, and I think that's fine. Okay. All right, guys. That was fun. I like doing that. I hope you guys enjoyed it too and got a lot out of it. I hope to see you guys really soon. I might be going back to sign readings. I don't know. I'm just having fun. I'm having fun. I'm experimenting. I'm also using my abilities to help people. So if I can help people and keep experimenting, I'm going to do it. The algorithm hates me, though. The algorithm does not like YouTubers who experiment a lot. I will say that, but that's fine. But I'm going to go. I hope you guys had a great 4th for those in the States, and I hope you guys have a great week, and see you soon. Namaste.